make them resourceful. That is what as a leader we should be doing. Method, different tools, techniques, simple tools, but how it can create magic. Simple questions, how it can bring magic. We forget. We are off the ground. So these are, this 6 days has been a grounding session for me. That whatever you do, you shouldn't forget that you are touching lives. And that is the core.
Hi Rupannita.
Hi.
Welcome to ICF ACC Cohort, Mumbai and I think Bangalore as well.
Yes.
So I was just curious to know how the last 3 days and the 6-day journey been for you.
Karan, I am one of the blessed souls, I would say, who has been into 2 cohorts. So, different experiences I had. But one common thing, that I experienced is, it has been a wonderful journey within yourself, because, there are so many limitations, limiting belief that we had before we enrolled for this journey. But within, when we went through the entire journey, there has been a lot of awareness that has come. I didn't expect. And the curiosity that is, within the group, each question is so unique, so simple, that it brings so much of awareness that I think it has, brought a lot of clarity in my mind. That coaching, framework, everything is okay, but how are you touching lives? How are you connected with, your client? How are you focusing on the who? So that is something, which brings us out of, that whatever you do, you shouldn't forget that you are touching lives, and that is the core. You should never forget it. And this is a sacred space through which you are touching so many lives. So I think that has been truly wonderful. And apart from this, definitely the core competencies, the method, different tools, techniques, simple tools, but how it can create magic. Simple questions, how it can bring magic. Crisp questions. You don't have to think about question that, powerful question, this and that, but how you can take lead from what your client is speaking. Like, most important thing is how are your presences, how you are listening, how you are putting your mind, heart and soul to what your client is saying. I think that has been amazing. I think we think too much at higher level, we think too much. But these things are very basic, we forget. We are off the ground. So these are, this 6 days has been a grounding session for me. So I have come down, grounded myself. Now I know, you talk basic, you connect, and that's it.
Fantastic. As a HR leader, I know you are a seasoned HR leader, HR professional for over a decade or so.
Yes.
As an HR professional, you're already working with people.
Correct.
Then may I ask what prompted you to take up coaching? And would you recommend, a seasoned HR professional who are in the thick of people management take up ICF, ACC, PCC or even MCC?
Absolutely. We talk about, a lot of coaching, but we are not coaches. There has been, it's a different shift, Karan. When we are talking about a boss to coach mentality, every manager, every people manager, when I'm talking about manager, it's people manager. Every people manager should have that mentality. Do not give your advices. Do not think your solutions, your formulas are going to work for your team or your people around you. Make them resourceful. That is what as a leader we should be doing. Don't make them dependent on you. Make them resourceful. How you enable them to be resourceful, be independent. Being a manager, we can manage things. But there is a whole lot of difference between a manager and a leader. So being a coach brings a leadership quality in you. And being a leader, you can lead you can, guide your team, your members around you by making them more resourceful. That is what every people manager should be. So I will definitely recommend that every manager, people manager should be a great coach.
Fantastic. I think you used a very beautiful phrase, resourceful.
Correct.
Coaching is to, to take the client to a more resourceful state.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot, Rupannita. Thanks for candidly sharing your feedback.
Thank
Looking
you so
forward to you getting ACC, PCC, and if God willing, even MCC.
Absolutely.
Continue to touch lives, as you very passionately said. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Karan.